Princess, Misty, Max, Sissy, Sheba.
We're naming dogs. And raccoons.
See, you were going, I was about to say, gotta catch them, gotta catch them all.
That, funny enough, that the Siberian Husky Wolf mix that I was a kid in the Pokemon, Misty. Dog name.
Noise. Okay.
If we ever get a dog after Dewey goes, I actually want a German Shepherd, but the stipulation is we have to name him Dumpling. Because nothing better than naming a massive dog something tiny and cute.
My aunt had a Rottweiler named Rosie. And she was a sweetheart, though, but you know she looked a honk and chonk.
Well, if I end up getting a pit bull, I'm just naming it Cupcake.
I love pit bulls, though. Pit
Bulls are nice, but I just want a small dog. I had too many big dogs.
I had a pit bull plot hound mix. He was brindle and pretty as fuck.
Y'all, please tell me the chair is not hanging off my rear end.
It's hanging off your rear
It
end.
is hanging off your rear end, sir.
Is it on camera?
Yes.
A little bit, yeah.
I gotta do it and clip it.
There's your clippable moment.
There's my clippable
There's a
moment.
chair.
I guess I gotta say I'm dummy thick with that one. It caught my belt.
Oh no.
Kyle, I cannot make fun of the professor anymore.
Nope.
No.
Not Devin's character, Professor Bubblebottom.
It's alright, we'll do it for you.
Now,
Oh wait, we can't. He's gone.
Yeah, Devin lost his character sheet. Devin legitimately lost a character sheet, so the character died.
my stress levels are going through the roof. We gotta figure out how to get Preacher from falling into the hounds.
I'm not gonna fall. I have a death grip on this tree.
He's
not gonna move.
We need weapons.
So as y'all are doing that, you see one of the hounds.
Yeah, because I got frightened. I'm actually gonna.
You were frightened of it,
I'm
but
sitting
it's
in the
not just
middle of
that;
the
it's that there is
branch.
madness from this because you just.
Oh great.
You just multiple faced, large, canid, worm trimmer maw full of terrible teeth and tongue coming out of an orb.
Yep. I'm rocking in the middle of the branch.
Vipera, it is going to be okay, but we need to
And
go.
as you say that, you see, as y'all are looking, if anyone's looking down, you see one of the hounds sniffing at the edge of the tree.
No.
This. And starts slowly.
Vipera,
Is there something below me climbing up slowly,
is your
menacingly?
statue here yet?
Yeah, is she?
Yeah, she just, like, as you were saying, as you were on the branch, like, where's your statue? Just, that's what alerted the hounds to look up from their, we're eating a giant squirrel.
Anybody got a thing of meat?
No. We need to go.
We're all
Okay.
we're all gonna die.
I also love that no one's asking where the fuck one of your characters are. Y'all haven't had time, though, to be fair.
What?
No, we haven't.
No, that...
So, statue, she's gonna grab me.
The statue just comes over, pulls you off. I'm assuming your arms and legs are in the same position still.
I like to imagine she just pulls the bark off with me.
Just turns you around and sticks you on her
Vipera,
which is oddly enough about the same width, so your arms just have to adjust in a little bit.
Vipera, if you will, just...
So there are curves.
Just what? What?
Come on, we need to go. You see that thing is crawling.
As you look down, there's about 4 of them starting to come up the tree.
We need to go.
Snatch and grab. There's no further panic has set in.
Just doot.
Yep. Death grip on Jolan. He's
Okay, Joe, as you look, I'm assuming you're still kind of looking down at this.
Somewhat.
As you do, you need to give me a wisdom save. This is not advantage. This is just sheer weird as you're about to actually gaze it up. Okay.
Mark number 4.
That's number 4.
welcome to my world.
Joe, you look down and you see this thing that might be a horse. And on its back is a heavily cloaked figure, like this massive fur cape that at the end of it you can see every so often there are animal heads. Like, I don't mean like, oh, it's a really tacky and really bad for you and you're a bad person if you buy it, like like Irving.
Like my headdress almost.
No, like if anyone's ever seen like a mink stole that actually had the mink head still on it, like that stupid ass 1920s to 40s fashion trend.
I've had my hands on one.
Oh, that. Ew.
I'm sorry. To me,
they're weird, but
like if you wear fur and you treat the fur right, I don't believe you're wasting an animal. But like if you still have like the animal's head on the outfit you're wearing and it's not like religious ceremony purposes, to me it's
a little weird.
It's a little tacky.
It's like it's one of those things like, all right, PETA, I don't agree with you on a lot of things.
my dad does estate sales, which is how I got my hands on one.
But what you're looking at is at the end of this fur cloak, there are heads, but it's like wolf heads, deer heads. And every so often it looks like their mouths are still moving. Like this is a living cloak. And the creature that is underneath it looks up from this massively horned helm. Like you see like a set of hart or elk antlers coming out from the side, and then
All
you see
hail the horned lord.
and then you see like another set of deer antlers, and from underneath the split in the helm you see two bright green glowing eyes. And you hear in your head, not through your ears, "Oh, worthy prey. Run, boy. I'll find you." And then he brings a horn to his helmet and sounds it. And y'all have heard the horn off in the distance or getting closer, but when this thing blows, all of y'all are moved about 5 feet up, and the canopy underneath you leaves or knocked loose. And you hear wildlife scatter. And it looks like this Fey Lord goes back to the hunt.
We are being hunted. Bad. We are apparently worthy prey. But we don't have any ways of defending ourselves. But why did you wake up in the middle of the night during my watch?
I'm still flying. I'm not listening to you. Like
Thermal.
I'm concentrating on not running into trees again.
It takes y'all about a minute or so to get actually above the canopy. Like, you realize y'all are probably 120 feet up in that tree. And it's still another minute or so before you are above the trees. This is, for lack of a better term, this is almost like you're going through a redwood forest, but it's not redwood trees. It's just everything is massive. And once you make it above,
everything is massive.
Why did you pause so long? Was it
because
really?
I was trying not to laugh because he goes, everything is massive, and then in the back of my head is, including the trees, everything is massive. They're like, it's going to turn into the Lego.
But
everything
what
is
about the bees?
Oh God, the bees!
Not the bees.
Hello, bees.
Oh, bees. I forget which episode that's from.
I don't even remember.
But all of a sudden that sound file plays, and I'm like, God damn it, Jester.
Never damn Jester. Jester is a goddess.
Oh, Jester is wonderful. Jester makes me giggle. At the same time, I'm like, motherfucking Laura Bailey. After game, I don't think I've told you the one time Emily and I've met her. Okay, I'll go ahead and tell you. We got autographs at my very first anime convention, and we went past, and I'm sitting there dressed as Sig with this terrible fake beard. Emily had to feed me French fries because it was the only thing that would not get fake hair in it. And so we're stepping out the back with like 4 of her anime club friends, and we turn, and there's a stack of chairs. There's like a stack of chairs that's like 8 feet high, and we turn. Laura Bailey is on top of the tallest.
Is sitting on an 8 foot tall stack of chairs, mouthful of food, and goes.
She has like she's up there. Like, I don't mean like she's just sitting on it. She is like
Perch.
Smeagol,
It's
my
leaning.
precious cheese fries, because this is the one moment that she was not having to sign autographs because it was like Full Metal Alchemist Day, because it's like they had most of the
This
damn
was at
cast.
the top of Full Metal Alchemist.
And so she is all the way up at the top of the chairs. And this is the thing is, I didn't realize Laura Bailey's only a year older than me. Like, I thought, like, her and Travis, I thought, like, they're adults with real people jobs. No, so it's like, they should both still be in college like I am. And she's perched on top of the chair just like, I'm like, and so I was like, should we get her autograph? No, just fucking leave. Let her eat. I think we went through the wrong exit.
We went behind the curtain behind the actors. You're like, let's just go this way. I was like, no, oh crap, the moose has gone that way. I can't stop.
Yeah. To be fair,
Out.
this is also the convention that
Out.
they were sat there and they were signing autographs for so long.
Come on.
They wondered where I disappeared to.
Dude.
I went and bought a pizza
Dude.
at the.
Get the dog.
Dewey, out. Hey,
This side.
Come here.
that way. Go.
He knows all your tricks.
Come on.
Hey, Scoot,
You think
I'm not saving you.
Come on.
Oh, he thinks I'm gonna save him.
Please, because I'm not crawling underneath the table for another live stream.
Okay, I don't have enough space.
Have you been caught? This is another culpable moment, is trying to catch the damn
I
dog.
bumped my head on the table.
I'll just leave him.
Come on, Dewey.
Come on, Dewey.
Come on, dog.
Dewey.
On treat.
Come on.
On treat.
Dewey. There we go. Bribery. So no, they were signing autographs so long, so I went and bought a pizza at the vending spot, and then waited through line, and I'm standing in front of Travis Williams like, didn't I already sign stuff for you? Thump! Just drop a whole pizza down. Y'all eat, and then I leave.
Oh.
So I was like, you don't want Aaron's autograph? No, just make sure the kid eats, and I left. I was like, I look so, and the thing that is, I already have a face that seems to be like resting bitch face for dudes. And I had a big, huge fake beard, so I was like, I hope that made me look intimidating. Any case, so, y'all are flying. What direction are y'all heading?
We're above the canopy now, right?
Yeah, and you notice that every so often, there are very large things that jump out of the trees and go back under, like flying-wise. And there are things further up in the air that are circling.
I would like to take a look about and see if we can find a clearing space at some distance that might look like we know there's settlement.
Perception check.
Perception or investigation? Because I'm actively looking.
Give me an investigation then, if you're actively looking. Anybody else want to do anything? Creature, you still just death gripped onto your flying,
I want to try.
your giant woman.
I think I would start to look around, so I would say perception instead of investigation. Just
Okay, are you
wanna
going to
see
flip
things.
around to her back, or are you still just hanging
No,
on?
I'm still just gonna hang on, just gonna, look out and around.
You're just baby possuming it?
Yeah.
11.
I am
So
going to be
that's-
looking around, just using perception.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Oh,
Go ahead and roll, maybe you.
For a 22.
but that's a 21.
Okay, so Neysa, Vipera, you don't see any settlements.
Because I'm a panic bean. Okay.
No, it's not that. It's you said you're specifically looking for settlements, so you're missing between the lines here because you're looking for something very specific, so you don't see it.
Are you telling me that I can't see the forest for the trees?
No, you see all the trees. That's all you see. You definitely see the forest for the trees. It's just like shit. Like, I mean, you told me you're looking for something very specific, and
I
it's
know
not.
that there's other settlements. Like we.
But
we
it's
have a
not
map.
it's not close by. Is what I'm trying to say is what you're looking for specifically is just not there, so you don't notice anything. Now, what y'all notice before I get to your nat 20, what that is, y'all notice that there is a clearing ahead. It's not big enough to be for like a city or a settlement. It's a natural break in the forest.
I
You
see.
can smell salt. And you remember on the map that there's a river called the Great Blight.
So, I'm gonna yell out and point to this break in the forest.
That there's a break in the forest.
Yeah, just, hey! Should,
As you head that direction, the smell of salt, the smell of rot, the smell of decay starts to become very strong. And you notice the closer you get to this break, the trees go from being this deep arboreal green they start to orange, then brown, and as you get right next to the river, dead trees. Now about almost 200 feet below you see the Great Blight, the river that was on the map. And it almost looks like flowing mud. It is a thick, corpulent river that is the source of this stench. It bubbles and boils as it moves through. And with that nat 20, as you get over, you do see that there is a small shack with a pier out into it.
Well, what do you guys want to do? Land here, investigate, at least get a better idea of what we want to do, and not run away.
Here, where? On the river? I'm not landing on that.
The shack right there.
Are you letting loose with one arm to? You
Kind
slip.
of, sort of, just. There's a shack like right there.
I mean, you're hanging underneath her. You'd have to free that arm up completely.
How did you see all of this clinging baby possum style? Like, that was just weird. Okay.
Don't ask questions.
Got her to fly upside down.
Then she just did a barrel roll.
Blue Angel's
Do a
tricks.
barrel
Okay. So looking at this thing that he's now pointed out, there any smoke, any signs of life around this thing?
It is a old shack with a pier. That the closer y'all gotten, there seems to be a boat.
I see no choice. So yeah, sure.
I agree. Let's go and go.
Let's land. I'm gonna land a good 30 feet away from the shack.
I mean, it's trees.
Land on the pier or dive in the water. Your choice.
No. You can land. It's just going to take you a little bit longer to navigate around branches.
Okay.
I'm gonna hover over the pier and make sure it looks stable enough to hold the both of us before I drop us
Investigation
down.
check.
Like I'm not landing until I'm sure it's not just gonna dump us. Wow, that's some bullshit. That's gonna be a 6.
Looks fine.
I am going to look around just at the general area to see that if it was any just recent life forms or anything like that.
Okay, investigation.
That would be geared toward more survival.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. That'll be a 14 on investigation.
14. Nothing recent.
Okay.
I'm gonna touch us down on the pier very, very gingerly.
Holds.
Okay. I still don't trust it.
It creaks every so often. It's just like.
Don't like. So the
Every
boat.
step is just a.
Alright.
The boat is tied up along the pier here.
There is a boat. I'm not going to dig out my pier mini because I have forgotten which box it is in.
Which sand?
I have way too much terrain.
That.
There's nothing
So,
wrong with this.
Preach. Do you want to check out the shack?
Oh, we'll just use this.
Hey.
I think I got 2 of those.
Is this a Fix-It Felix spiritual weapon? It's a giant hammer.
Sort of.
Hey, piers.
Yep.
Like I'm assuming we landed on the end-ish.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the house is that away, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to go get a door mini.
Doors.
Beware of doors, y'all. I mean, you might joke.
All the doors
door
are
mimics.
mimics. All the doors are mimics, and all the mimics are doors. Wait.
Hey, ladder mimics are a thing.
This is true.
The feeling
Yes.
when your friend keeps sending you so many voice messages and you can't listen because you're doing voice things yourself.
This is going to represent a pile of nets.
Okay.
I look forward to playing the next Dark Souls and then them having a campfire mini. Or minion,
The
whatever.
Elden Ring. Wait, can't wait.
Wait, 2 doors? 2 doors?
Well, someone's on the other side of the building.
Yeah. I didn't land on the pier.
This is dangerous.
Why would you split the party?
I'm only 20 feet away.
He said 30 through the forest.
20, 30 feet. I didn't want to land on the pier, and I didn't want to land, like, on the riverbank.
I didn't want to land on the pier either, but you're the one pointed out the pier. I feel like you're
pointed out the-
sabotaging us.
We
I did
pointed
not
out
tell
the
you to
pier.
land there. I am coming down, kind of, in the forest. To kind of, have a quick look before we approach.
Right, at least that maybe it'll be some kind of useful stuff that we can probably fashion a spear out of just out of an old fishing pole and in a hook or something. Just make it a, what do the knights call it? Like a halberd, something like that.
Fashioning a halberd.
A halberd. Oh god, we need to make that now. That'd be great for like a D&D themed bakery.
Oh!
The halberd.
Everybody plays a gingerbread bread man. It's a horror game where you try to evade the human.
Hollow bread.
Jesus Christ, y'all.
The paladin gingerbread
Gingerween!
man.
Gingerween!
The human, the child's hand reaches into the box. You, the paladin
That
gingerbread man. Divine smite!
That you know that the
Let me have at least one sweet and innocent
that
thing,
you know that
dirty
the
fucker.
sorceress origin is basically like sugar blooded, and then that the warlock patron is basically sweet tooth.
Oh
There
no,
you
the
go.
patron is just Walter Brimley.
But diabetes.
Diabetes.
Or we can go like just full crazy, and you want to be the snack that gets eaten, so you can fight off all the other snacks.
You believe that the hand from above is the sign of your eldritch god choosing you
I have been chosen, my friends.
for salvation.
The claw has picked me. You're going to Sid's house, you dumb shit. I'm sorry, I've watched Toy Story too much. My child's sitting there, he got picked, Daddy, he got picked.
You're gonna hate me. I've never seen any of the Toy Story movies all the way through.
You're perfectly
You
fine.
You are fine.
You're fine. I have a 7-year-old. I don't get a choice.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so you're somewhere over here. Just put your mini.
I mean, we're not super far away.
Alright, I'm guessing we need to take a look at this boat. At the boat.
Give me an investigation check on the boat.
The
Who
boot.
wants to fail me now? Let's try looking. That's a little better. 16 on an investigation.
16. Boat seems fine. It's tied up. I mean, it's
like a
you're
little
watching
song
as you
lyric.
look at the water hitting one side of the boat. Like the boat's tilted slightly with the current because this water thick.
Yeah.
Like this water has a viscosity. Probably not. I think I'm the only one that remembers the SNL skit Crystal Gravy.
I don't know that. Yeah.
Or they had this like bottled water from the lake that they did the Olympics in upstate New York, and when they poured it, it was actually just Karo syrup that they had poured sand into. So it's like this stuff is just wonderful, and it's just slowly glurping out of the bottle, and like there's even like a beer tab in it. That's what I'm talking about. Like if you put,
Okay.
there would be some like you pull your hand up, there's still going to be something on there,
That's gross. Okay.
but y'all can see that there is a door and a pile of like fishnets and line.
I mean, at least check out the door first.
Does the netting and line and does any of it look any kind of salvageable?
Investigation check. Preacher, what y'all doing? Y'all traipsing through the woods over here?
Yeah, we're gonna move to the house.
It's a pile of line.
I mean, I grew up in a river town, but
I mean,
apparently not enough.
I mean, you're looking at this. It's been a rough day.
Poke poke.
I mean, it's not. Let me put it. It's nothing special. It's nothing that catches your eye. It's
Yeah.
just it's a pile of net.
I kind of hoped for maybe
Dex save.
any kind
Dex
of
save.
what? What?
that is going to be a 19.
Okay, you're gonna take half damage as swinging down. A bear trap snaps, catching you on the shoulder.
Ooh.
It's not a clean bite. It bites in and then comes loose.
So, oh, damn.
I
Like
got to check for snaps.
so, you take 2 piercing and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, tetanus. Tetanus.
I'm taking out
Super
chunky
tech.
boys.
Oh God.
But that'd be a 14.
Okay.
Oh.
Did you?
Oh.
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 No.
Oh.
Okay. I just heard something go.
Well, that's the first assumption about me. To be
No.
fair, it's fair. But
I just heard something go. And I'm like, what was
so what happened here?
Old.
What you see, Neysa, is
Yeah.
Joe goes up to the door, and like you just hear one plank, and you watch then from the eave of this shack, just like almost like the chain comes and then it comes down, like there's a
Yeah.
slight delay on like the fall, and it is a bear trap that is swinging, catches your shoulder,
Mhm.
but as you roll, it doesn't get that clean bite. But that one looks kind of nasty, Joe. Like it's jagged.
Gotta fix this up.
By the way, there's now just a closed bear trap hanging from above the door now.
I would like to attempt to grab pull the bear trap down, grab the chain above it, and try to yank it free. It's too
Give me a strength check.
redemption. No redemption. That's bullshit. Okay,
And it broke the boat.
I'm sorry.
Just half the boat. Y'all turn around, half the boat's flowing down.
No, I have affected the world.
Okay, preacher.
So I would have heard the ruckus on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I'm gonna give the door a look over as I approach.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. 16.
You notice that above the door is another, looks like a bear trap on a trip line.
Okay. So is there like wood planks before the door or anything, or is it just ground?
It's the shack itself is elevated slightly to the same height as the dock that goes out. So there's a handmade step that looks like a half-hewn log on a little bit of an angled riser. So there's one step and then the door.
Okay.
Like my house.
Preacher's somewhat smart. Is there like any logs or anything I can pick up?
There's some deadfall. There's a couple of limbs.
Anything with a little bit of weight?
What's preacher's strength?
14.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna pick up like a log and just kind of toss it onto the steps. Aha!
Preacher, that you?
Yeah, I'm over here. Hang on. I'm gonna go up to the door and
Watch
knock
out
on
for
the door.
traps.
No, I already got it.
Oh.
So you knock on the door.
Yes, I knock on the door.
Give me a dex save.
Why are you knocking? Just go in. Ambush.
13.
Oh,
Is
what?
there another one?
Yeah.
Oh.
What looked like part of the ornate ironwork of the door. I shouldn't say ornate. What looked like the iron banding of the door pops out and like it's not piercing. It is literally two flat iron bars on a spring trigger.
Oh.
That's got to be loud enough that we can hear.
Yeah,
something,
y'all hear
right?
this? That is 7 bludgeoning, and I need you to give me a strength save.
Oh.
Preacher.
That's okay. Oh, great.
We will
Strength.
distance tag team this one way or
No.
Which arm did you use to do this?
Oh.
Right.
Your right arm is now broken below the elbow.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Like it literally, like you go to knock, like right here, and you watch as your hand pops up about an inch or two above where it should be, and you're now pinned with this spring iron clamped around your arm, throbbing and broken. Which means, good news for you, a broken arm only means you can't use a two-handed weapon.
Okay.
That would mean something if we
We
had
had
any
weapons.
weapons.
I know. I'm just saying. Is the good news for you is that literally does not like. Okay, it's terrible. Like that. Okay, let me rant about D&D for a second here. Okay, a broken arm Literally's only negative effect is you cannot use a weapon listed as heavy or two-handed. So if you're a spell user, doesn't fuck up your somatics. If you're anybody else, it's terrible, it hurts, you're gonna heal because you'll get your HP back, but you still can't use a two-handed weapon because the arm's still broke. But there is literally, it doesn't give you disadvantage to anything. And I will say this, as an individual that has broken one arm, it gives you disadvantage to some shit. But I'm not doing that because the rules are. That I'm back off the soapbox.
I would like to know what is the tree cover directly over the shack.
Bunch of dead trees.
But
Tall.
like limbs where I wouldn't be able to fly over the house.
It looks like if you were to fly low over the house, yes. But if you were to go like 10, 15 feet above the roof,
I would like to. I'm gonna. Jolan, I think we need to go help Preacher.
Yeah, that you can go. Yeah, that
You want
we
me
need
to
to
take
go help.
you want me to take you with?
I will be fine here.
Okay, I'm flying up and over the house, doing a low flyby.
Alright.
okay, you go over and you see Preacher's arm trapped in between two pieces of iron.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Hey, they trapped the place.
Yeah. What trigger
It
did
hurts.
you? What trigger did you trigger for that?
I don't know. I found that one.
Yeah, I
You
can
see a
see it. I
hanging
can
bear
see
trap.
it. It's like bumping up against the iron bands. Yeah, I see it. Clang, clang. Okay. Oh.
Just get.
So there's no teeth on this thing, right?
No.
It's a flat trap.
Well, Can your angel gal help me out here, and we're gonna try to pry them open.
I
Okay,
would
roll
argue.
a strength with advantage because the statue's helping.
I would argue the statue would be the one actually opening it.
Do you want to help
Then
the statue?
roll.
You help the statue.
Are you helping the statue?
Yes, I'm helping
Okay.
the statue.
Oh goddamn.
Excuse
So a
me.
10?
The statue sticks its sword in there and tries to start
Wait,
prying.
I thought the statue's sword got taken from an
No.
ember too.
Wow.
The sword statue is part of its body.
Yeah.
It don't have like. I guess it does.
I mean,
have,
it could technically drop it, but it's not gonna.
So like, really, what happened when it got him off the tree? It didn't like grab him like this. It just like just did like the weird wrist roll.
I'm gonna tongs you here, like.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I'm gonna try this again and hope my dice aren't being mean.
yeah.
Or do you want to be the like? Do you want to take charge since statue failed?
You know, my dice hate me. I'm gonna let the statue go again, and if the statue fails again, then we're gonna switch.
I'm sorry, your dice have been mean to you.
I have no idea what the hell.
Gotta switch out.
Nope, that one's bad. We're not rolling that one. Where am
I think the universe is saying you need to buy another set of dice,
Mm-hmm.
or like the $30 grab bag from Books a Million.
So,
Uh,
yeah, 11.
You hear the sword start chipping a little bit.
Okay, move, and we're giving this a go. Am I getting any help from the statue at all? Okay.
Of course you are.
All right, so that's gonna be a 17 plus 1 for an 18.
Yeah. Like the statue's sword still trying to push the sword, and like you're able to get in, and like between the two of you, you pry it open enough that you can pull your hand out.
Okay,
Hey, look what I can do. I
And
just jiggle my arm.
okay.
I would like
Oh, terrible.
I would like to have the here's the thing. I've got like that prayer of healing that can affect everybody all at one go, but like we need safety in a
not.
few minutes for that. So
Well,
Broken bones are a bit more than a.
yes, a bit more than a healing word. It's all right. I have a solution.
and the solution is
Well, we need to get inside first.
Yeah, after you let go, you hear the metal click together, and you hear, and it goes back to looking like a door.
okay. So it could theoretically spring again. Okay.
Hey, I got this log that I triggered the other trap with. You just want to, hit the door with it?
But we have to be able to get in the door, and we can't get in the door if
While
these
y'all are
bands
discussing this, Joe, you're on the dock,
Uh-huh.
and you hear out in the water.
Perception check.
Go ahead.
But that's gonna be a what is that? 16 or that's gonna be a 19.
Something big in the water came up and went back down.
I am going after hearing that commotion, looking at my options, and that he is going to get his fireflies to form kind of like a little mage hand and just try to knock on the door. Okay. Just nothing crazy happens. Okay, then he's gonna use the mage hand to open the door.
How far back are you standing from the door?
About, I would say about 10 feet.
Okay, so as the mage hand opens the door, you watch a log come swinging down with a massive set of spikes on the front.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Then that is. Oh, go on.
And I was going to say, since you've opened the door, we'll do this with it to show it's open.
These are the things you can see.
They're all mimics.
No, it's not that kind of game. Yeah.
It's just every other kind of game.
No, it's I'm notorious for mimics. I made an encounter that someone else ran the first Extra Life we did. The bed, the mirror, the wardrobe, the pillows on the sofa were all mimics. And here's the deal. We ran that at 2 a.m. in the morning, and I had forgotten that. And then Moose Kyle busted out all the mimic minis I 3D printed, including the pillow mimics that are terrifying.
I remember that.
We almost died.
Yeah.
Alright, so
That's what you can see, Joe. What are you doing?
That if I would, I want to stealth myself in.
Okay, roll that stealth.
Where is this one?
do we hear
I get to
anything
reroll that.
from the
No,
back
do
of the
one.
house?
Halfling.
This is while y'all are prying
That's right.
open a
Okay.
spring form stone being y'all making some noise.
Stealth is going
I know,
to
I'm
be
trying
a 25.
25. Okay, so you move in. I'm gonna write that 25 down.
Okay, I am just going to slink in and then that. Just try to listen closely with just that stealth to see if I hear anything.
You hear the ruckus that they're making on the far side of this house
Okay.
or shack
Okay, then.
thing.
Shack shack.
So I'm going to slowly but surely just kind of like line myself up away here, still using
Okay,
stealth.
so
Cabinet. Oh, bookshelf.
this represents a.
Oh, just move this.
That's supposed to be a bed.
Okay.
I don't know where my bed minis are.
Bench beds. Ale.
Okay.
And cheese.
Okay, so with Mage Hand again, just try this door.
Swings open. So, were y'all gonna throw the log at the door again to see if he sprung the spring trap?
I feel like I'm arguing against that plan because it seems
I
like
can't lift it.
The angel is sitting there already. the log like
We're like the fucking Three Stooges right here. Like.
it's like all the time. It's like looking.
Drop the log. Jolan, that you in there?
The door just slowly swings open. The angel. You hear boom as it lands somewhere on the other side of the house in the water.
So is there much light at all in there? How is he moving without moving?
Oh, you bump. You're like stealthy. It's like it's one
Yeah.
of those you're moving slowly, then all
I'm
of a sudden
just
it's like
feeling.
Okay.
oh, there's something there.
Okay. So, Jolan?
Yeah.
So the door's open now, right?
So you answer yes to that.
Mm-hmm.
You say, "What are you doing in our home?" And there is all of a sudden red light from behind you, Joe, as from inside of a small cauldron on top of that table, 3 small reddish humanoids appear.
Have I seen these before?
Roll me a history check. Damn it, chair.
Well, at least it didn't stick to your ass this time.
Yes, you're correct. Hold on to that roll.
Okay.
Because
Our barkeep isn't here.
no, it's this voice that I just did is going to require some form of lubrication.
Right. Did I history?
Anybody need anything?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Did I history sheet too? So, okay.
That's a nice mug, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
I like the.
That is
I
a
like
nice
the
little print.
fade on it.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I know it's used, but I like it.
That's several years of just sitting in my truck.
But it's
every
it's
day.
cool.
Nobody wants a Kit Kat?
Yes.
Sure.
Well, if they're on offer, yes. What I really want to do is not die in this damn game. Hey,
Almost caught it.
Huh?
softball skills.
Almost caught it. I am not left-handed. Now,
There you go.
There it is.
That's why you double-hand it. Softball skills.
Too much martial arts training, just training with just tennis ball back and forth and just one-handed, not even looking at it.
That's fair. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Well, due to the type of game that we're playing, I'm a monster.
Uh-oh. Ow. Ow. Don't give me that look. Ow, come on. I'm probably going to cook that one too. Just like, ow. It's like, what's going on? Do your runs.
Okay, so that second door is open, right?
Yeah, y'all. Actually, hold on. You speak infernal.
Mm-hmm.
You understand it, you don't. What you hear is.
And that was a 16 on that history.
As you're looking at them,
Mm-hmm.
these be imps.
Imps.
You're just looking as these three things crawl out of the pot.
We got some imps to deal with.
They're asking you why you're in their house. So the bands are out of the way, like we could go in now, right?
Yes.
Translate to them.
I'm trying to think of how Preacher's gonna handle this.
I'm
Frank?
coming in for backup for Jolan. Can the statue fit in here at all?
No.
Okay.
Like, statue could Kool-Aid Man it through a door and stand up in here hunched. But as you come in, you see these three imps getting out of this cauldron.
I would like to say to them in Infernal, but I'm not even going to be able to do a voice. We weren't trying to trespass. We were just looking for somewhere to lay low.
And you see them all three look at each other, and then I'm going to break this down.
Okay.
Because the first one, they all came out as one voice. This is slightly disturbing because one's going to say one part, the next one says another part, and the last one finishes it.
We like hive mind. Let's go.
Yes, it looks at you. We don't like this. You need to leave.
We
And
will.
then in unison, now.
We will. Can we run out the back door?
You just see that the cauldron starts to burn bright at the bottom of it. Sad.
I'm gonna grab Jolan by the shoulder and we're gonna go out the front door. We'll fly everybody over to the boat again. They're just like, we're leaving now. We're leaving now.
Okay. Okay.
You just watch them do that, Preacher. What do you do?
You said imps?
Yes, imp.
I'm gonna already be coming out the door again. Like, no, we're not in.
You flew over to the other
Yeah.
side. Like you grabbed Joe and you flew over to the other side, is what you
But
said.
as I'm coming out, Preacher's still right in the door, so I'm like, we're going now.
Okay, which way are we going?
We're going up and over. We're not going through their house.
Okay.
But
You said M's.
We're leaving.
Yes.
We have no weapons. We have no energy. We're leaving. Leaving. We are
Evil?
leaving. We are leaving.
Property rights.
We are leaving.
Evil.
I want to slap him across the face.
Make an unarmed strike.
You're not gonna want
Crit 20.
oh,
Thank you, but why?
to. You have made that decision for me then.
Well, what's your strength total?
It's 13. So it's like a plus 1.
You take 2 bludgeoning as you get smacked. You take 2 smack damage.
Your face when I say I'm down.
Are you?
Damn?
No.
Because even if you are, I'm gonna tell your angel pick him up.
You did just basically prevent me from using lifelink from here on.
Good. You're gonna listen to me. We're gone.
What if I said I'm a cat's fireball?
Are you cast?
Fireball.
Are you fireballing this building?
No, I think Paler will respect property rights over smiting evil.
That they would.
Property rights.
Did
This is
that
their
they
property.
seem
We
kinda
did in
rude?
fact trespass, which can be considered evil. I am not going to be evil. This is their home, even though they're evil. So, if I catch them out in the wild, though, oh yeah, I'm
You
gonna
pull an Ulbrick outside of city limits.
Oh yes.
Now I grab Jolan, and with a glare at Preacher, we're going up and over, and we're going directly to the boat.
Now that's what I would say. If I didn't have like some flint, I wouldn't try to light the place on fire.
I apologize. I shifted. Something
All right.
happened.
So we back over at the boat now. So the
So
boat
you want to
is-
move all your minis over there?
So just
I am at least picking up just at that tattered neck.
Are you about to do what I think you're about to do?
What are we about to do?
Are you about to steal their boat?
I'm sorry, it's public property. It's in a river.
And then we also
Pretty
do
sure it's
need
not
to
how it
watch out
works.
for some kind of big monster thing up in the water.
I grew up in a river town, so it's public property if it's on the water. I didn't
As
see a
y'all
sign.
are saying this, you see that. Let me put the book down so I can get my hand motions right. You see one come from the top, poking its little head through like this. Another one comes from the bottom side, and the last one comes up with this, for it, way too big pipe. And what you all hear is. What you hear
Yeah.
is from the first one. That is our boat, Half-Blood.
Help a cousin out? We really need to get out of here.
The one with the pipe. Make offer now. So, I'm sorry, I'm going deeper with it because unfortunately. Make offer now.
We could cook.
Yeah, we could cook a stew.
You can't. You can't understand me.
The lack of stew.
We can cook.
What you cook?
Stew.
Or say, have. Nothing can sleep.
We could clean your house.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm a good girl, okay? Aha! 18 plus something. Shit. Good God, where is it? 19.
Okay, so you see the two, the one that's up here and the one that's off the side, they drop down to the one that's smoking the pipe. You have deal.
Thank you. We're gonna clean their house in exchange for the boat.
We don't provide cleaning product.
We'll use elbow grease to them.
I'm sorry, it's just it was the Family Guy product or joke. You need to buy them in pledge. No, you bring that yourself. No.
We're cleaning their house in exchange for the boat. Okay? Okay? Everybody
Okay,
good?
so
Everybody
they're
good?
gonna hop back to their cauldron.
And look And us.
Yeah, they're staring.
All right, I'm going in, and I'm gonna literally walk over to something and start cleaning. I'll make the bed.
Like you're just like gonna rip off part of your clothing and make a rag to start wiping down.
Yeah, and I'm gonna start making the bed.
Okay, so you start making the bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bed looked wrong.
What are the other two of you doing?
Gonna just start. Let's see here.
This is a fairy tale fucking moment right here. Y'all are cleaning an imp's house for a boat.
Hey, if it means that we don't die.
Like this is hitting like some Eastern European like fairy tale bullshit.
If it means we don't die, I will willingly clean 3 imp houses.
I
Okay,
mean,
it's fine.
I don't know, but I'm just gonna clean anyway. If it just get us a boat, just start start dusting with just my hand. Because I don't know any better.
Don't you have the wolf pelt thing? That's got a tail on it.
You got a built-in Swiffer, bro.
Dust like your life.
Find the ceiling fan, put it on the stick.
Your life depends on dusting.
Just dust it.
Okay, preacher.
I'm not going inside.
So you're just gonna sit down outside?
Yeah, I'm gonna chill out outside next to the door.
After a few minutes, when I realize preacher's not coming in, I'm like, I'm withholding your healing unless you help us.
I respond with cure wounds.
I don't care. Like,
cure wounds.
If he wants to waste a healing spell to heal himself after he could have just literally come in here and helped us clean to get a free boat, like, that's on him. That's not on me, man. This party is dividing.
to get your river Bugatti, you get to clean a house.
I'm sorry, it's more of a pirogue. Like, let's go.
With 6.
Shift it over here in case we gotta come back to that one. So they're just sitting there over the edge of the cauldron, just looking at all of you as you're cleaning.
I'm gonna start humming.
So you've already said these things are imps.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Preacher of Paylor. Evil.
F your Paylor.
Just
F
one of the imps just holds up a symbol. I worship Muhammad.
You worship
Muhammad. It's like a really bad illustration of Bahamut made out of tinfoil. No, not really.
I mean, that might change things
Right,
if you did.
I'm gonna start humming really off key because even though my dad was a bard, I do not have a singing voice. But yeah, so how long do we expect cleaning?
Both of y'all give me a performance check, or one of you can roll with advantage.
What do you want to do?
You probably have the better performance. 1. I have a 2 in performance.
You're better. I give you help. My humming is inspiring-ish. Don't fail.
I got a 13. Wait, is that 13?
Actually.
But that's a 15.
Bullshnikes.
15. So y'all are cleaning for like over an hour, maybe even 2. Preacher, what are you doing for like the 2 hours they're in there cleaning this house?
So I want to use lesser restoration on my arm.
Okay, it is healed.
Not broken anymore?
Nope. Lesser. I feel like an arm is a lesser restoration because also here's the thing: is I've had someone argue with me that if someone gets paralyzed,
Okay.
by breaking their back, they're suffering from the effect of paralyzation. Therefore, lesser restoration fixes paralyzation. Therefore, lesser restoration could, in theory, fix a broken back.
Right.
Which I allowed because technically that makes sense. Now, I would say that the person still had a minus. I said you still got a -1 because it still freaking hurts. So, y'all are spending about 2 hours cleaning, and the imps are just smoking and drinking and eating while sitting in the pot, almost like it's a hot tub watching y'all.
Fine. I am all but ignoring them, except every so often I'm like, satisfaction.
That as that we are cleaning, then I am going to ask Vipera that bear trap did a nasty number on my shoulder. Then I don't know
if you look at it without even rolling, that thing's already got like white pus. Like I was gonna say something else because Emily said it, like a adverby version of pus, but that just sounds dirty. Putrefied is the correct term. My wife called a troll that was full of pus a something troll, and then the rest of the party started yelling pillow pants.
All right. I'm going to do a cure wounds for that, like in the midst of the cleaning up. We're just gonna clean everything.
All right.
The damage is healed. Whatever she rolls, you get that health back, but it is still looking.
So I'm gonna heal you, and I'm gonna say, I don't have anything that can fix that right now. If at
You
all.
just hear.
You
New
do?
bargain.
New bargain?
New bargain.
What do you have in mind?
Points over here at Joe, to your friend. Make a deal.
For what?
What kind of deal?
You don't. They're speaking in a pearl, so you're just
I'm
here.
just.
What do you want from him? He doesn't understand you, so I have to translate.
Need to see what is wrong.
They're offering for a new bargain to help your arm, but they need to see what's wrong with it first.
All right. Just kind of just saunter over warily, but then they just kind of point at the white pus arm.
Let me
One
do
of
the
them-
healing bit first.
One of them just shoves a finger right into the pustule, pulls it back.
Gross.
First infection.
Yeah, I don't have anything that can heal that. Do you?
Roll my yes.
What would you like to bargain for?
They all three just look right at you, and then you hear in common in your head. Hi.
Oh.
You can call me Ozzy. I am coming through my servants right now, and I would like to make a deal to you. I can heal the damage to you for one simple favor. Do you think you could do that?
Depends. What is it?
Am I hearing any of this?
No.
Okay.
You watch Joe and the imps all like, for a second, just kind of,
I'm watching very, very alertly.
and all of a sudden, you're now no longer in this dingy cabin. You're in a very ornate stone room with a desk. Behind it is a very tall humanoid with very red skin, a set of horns that go back and curl back with a small flaming crown, slick back black hair, a gold necklace that comes down to this weird triangular shaped symbol. Figure this might be more comfortable. Please have a seat. It's velour.
Are they still in the house?
They're still standing there. Like
Okay.
as far as you see, they're just
Do
staring at each other.
Do I sense anything? Dang. Okay. I'm still gonna be watching.
So, what you have is an extreme case of what's called super tetanus. It's a term coined by early cleric by the name of Gygax.
Okay. Super tetanus.
Yes, it will slowly rot your shoulder and cause you to go insane and convulse and attack those around you before you die an excruciating death. But I can fix it for you.
What is the catch?
I need one favor. I need you to destroy the Hag's Brewery. The competition, you see, I have my own ale, Ozzy's Red Stout, and it has been taking over the multiverse and has been doing great for my revenues and investors. You know, you gotta always pay those that invest in your company. Any case, destroy the Hag's Brewery. I fix your shoulder.
All right.
I make sure
I
that you
like
can't get any other diseases in this little, puts on these very tiny rose tinted glasses over his nose, flips the Mott Wyld.
More,
That's a terrible place. I've never even been there. But can you do that for me? Destroy the brewery?
I would love to, but as
Deal!
you can see that we are not.
And he just slaps your shoulder. My dear boy, consider it a handshake. You are done and cured. And you're just now standing there in front of the imps, and the imps, all three have pipes now. One of them's blowing bubbles.
Those are no pipes. What did you do?
We need to go destroy Hank's. Hank's
Deal
brewery.
with.
Some guy up in a suit.
You know his name. You do remember his name. You can say it if you want.
His name was Ozzy.
Religion check.
I need information.
Are you saying this loud enough for me to hear?
Give me a perception check.
This better not be Asmodeus. I'm not here for. Oh, shit.
What'd you get?
That's 11.
That's a 14.
You didn't notice. You don't know.
That he just called himself Ozzy. He was very well dressed.
Destroy the Hags Brewery in exchange for fixing your shoulder.
Yes.
That's it?
Yes.
You also
No
notice,
souls?
if you look at your shoulder,
Mhm.
there is about like if a Goliath had wrapped their hand around your shoulder.
Mhm.
So like it's on your back and the thumbs on your chest is a red, angry scar. That if you touch it, it's like touching a sunburn.
Did he offer you anything else in exchange? It seems a pretty high price to pay just to get your shoulder fixed.
I did not have the chance to try to say something. That I just said that I would love to, and then that was it.
Jolan, honey, we really need to get you some street smarts. Okay.
I have a better wisdom than you.
I mean how to deal with demons and people that you encounter. You lived with wolves, baby.
So, you said this took him about 2 hours?
Yeah, this is happening at the end of the 2 hours.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of turn to the imps and be like, so have we completed our deals successfully?
As you clean, they just walk around smoking their pipes and one just blowing bubbles. You also notice anywhere the bubble touches.
Acidic bubbles, lovely.
Has anyone ever seen Jim Henson's The Storyteller?
Mm-mm.
Okay. If you want to know what is the thing that freaked me out as a child is they made demons in that. And the dude who got eaten by velociraptors in the first Jurassic Park movie does the story of the soldier in death. So he walks into the palace and it's 15, they're supposed to represent all of them, 15 little marionettes that Jim Henson made of imps that are looking around blinking and talking and are super shiny like they're always sweating talking to him. I'm like, those are imps, that's freaky as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, watch it now. It's still kind of freaky because Jim Henson was weird in the best / worst way. Any case, so they're looking around. What you hear? This will suffice.
Thank you so much. It was nice doing business with you. And I'm gonna steer Jolan out. Like we're gone.
You're going to the boat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you can move your minis to the boat. Your angel is way too heavy for a boat.
Yeah. I was gonna say, during this downtime, I'm sitting there. Can that count as a short rest?
Yes. Yes, it can.
There's
I will
tail
use
space. Tail space.
2 of my dice.
Is anybody proficient in water vehicles?
No. Definitely not.
Okay.
Hold up. Let me see.
Wonder if Medrid is.
Madrid.
Madrid's just got everything. Like
Madrid's over there squeaking,
I
squeaking,
need a
squeaking,
player's
squeak,
handbook
squeaker.
for Outlander background because I did not write that. It's the one that had the
I feel like we've all been like all but running and sleeping, and so we haven't even had a chance.
At this
to
point,
think
as
about
you're all
Medrid.
getting into the boat,
Like
y'all realize somebody's missing at this point.
finally.
It's been about 12 hours and
Yeah.
something's finally missing.
It's been 12 hours and nobody said anything about stew. Madrid!
Did anybody see what happened? Madrid was behind me
Madrid?
in the town.
Also, I am
No,
curious.
I don't have
deal-
You
no
saw
vehicle.
Madrid turn into a mouse and
Yes.
scurry.
I don't
I
have
didn't,
any
because I was in
vehicle
front of Madrid.
proficiencies.
I saw Madrid turn into a mouse and run the hell away.
Madrid.
She also yelled for you all to run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew she yelled for us to run, but I didn't see what happened to her after that.
She'll have to find her own way out, I guess. Unless you want to go back and get her.
Not particularly.
Also, the deal, flat, just word for word, is you'll clean the house for the boat. Nothing else.
Correct.
They didn't try and offer any other deal.
My shoulder. Well, whenever that we were both checking out this side of the house, that bear trap got me, and then it was a nasty wound.
Wait. They made another deal, didn't they?
Not with me.
With
But
me.
you speak Infernal. What? Or you speak their language.
I didn't speak their language. I was just taken away to some like snazzy looking fellow that he had on like rose tinted glasses, red skin, horns kind
Religion
of growing
check.
back.
Okay.
You can give me another one as well.
Well,
And then they kept on
let's go
saying that
black
his name
like
was
my
Ozzy.
soul.
12.
All right, that's a little better. So that's going to be a 17 that time.
Okay, 12, no. Ozzy,
Red skin, black,
you're
rose-tinted
getting
glasses.
you're like the red crown, the tiny glasses. Tiny glasses, not the tiny glasses. Are
Okay.
For you. Giant red man with flaming crown named Ozzy. You went. Your brain is, oh shit, the archdemon of the nine hells, Asmodeus.
So, I would argue I know enough about how all this works. I don't have to have a name, but I have an understanding like how they.
You understand? He probably like. Okay, would you roll a total of a 14?
12.
12. He brokered a deal with, as far as you know, he brokered the deal with the imps. So I would say it's safe for you to assume is they might not have actually cured the issue with them because you don't think imps actually have the ability to.
Yeah, but he just said that he was taken to another place.
Oh, that's
Just
correct.
Describing something not.
Okay, with the 12, I would say he made a deal with at least what their description. You think a Cambrian, because you know that a Cambrian is a high level, or I shouldn't say high level. It is a half-blood demon, like first generation half-blood demon.
Okay.
The purveyors of all of the tieflings.
Look, we can talk while we're on the river. We need to go before things change their mind.
This is why I don't make deals with demons.
I made a deal. It worked out fine. We got a boat. What Jolan did was beyond me. I couldn't stop that. So, we're going.
Okay, so what did you agree to?
Talking while like I'm untying the
Just
Okay,
basically. Just basically,
Don't mind me.
basically agreed to basically. We have to go in and destroy the Hag's brewery. He said something about it was competition for this Mortwell place.
See if y'all would hand me the interior decor.
Okay. So,
It's terrible, but not as terrible.
now we have to go mess with a hag.
This
Hags.
Plural! Okay.
We could have easily probably got some equipment while we were there. But we didn't.
Ow!
We're not going to steal from our friends the imps.
They're not our friends.
Friends.
They gave us a boat. They're friends for now.
Meaning that we could have probably got off scotch-free until the I called out. So we are literally up this paddle without a creek.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Now we have to deal with that. Plural.
Look,
Hexes.
I know.
Filthy exes.
I know evil things aren't really your thing, but here's the thing: is if we don't take help wherever we can get it, we're gonna die. And I personally don't want to die. I have peonies back home that need to be tended to.
It's fine. I'm just gonna figure out a way to burn this entire forest down.
Later, when we're not stuck in the middle of it. And after we find Medrid, because Medrid needs to come home with us.
Elsewhere in Madrid. Where is everyone? I went straight for exit. We all came in through the same way.
Why?
I am making stew.
Medrid sounds like Zoidberg. Don't insult me. That you just insulted my mother. But my main concern is equipment. I had paid a real hefty penny for just that longbow. And now then that some stupid heretics got it now.
I made my
Hold on.
sight with my own hands. Okay? Like, we all miss our stuff. Life is important.
Let's take another quick little break right here because it's been about another hour. So let
Okay.
everybody do bathrooms.
Yep.
Yeah.
Break time.